What up? Today we're going to take a look at the crypto markets because right now there is some stuff going on. It's a little crazy because prices, oh, that is not what I wanted to show you. Okay. You can see prices are just tanking, and it brings up the question, is cryptocurrency going back into a dip? Is this post 2017 again? Are we going to lose all of our money? There's a couple in here that are green, but what is this going on? There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. One of the most annoying phrases for some reason to me, FUD. And this is basically the opposite of fear of missing out. So people are in cryptocurrency and they're a little hesitant now. Why? Let's talk about it. Is it because there's actually some concerns? Or is it mainly people are just afraid and they don't know what's going on, so they back out? So I think we can pretty much all here agree that Bitcoin is still fairly experimental. It's a baby, right? We don't know where it's going. And that makes people very hesitant to throw money at it. But at the same time, people really want to do that because the potential for returns are very high. But a problem is that a lot of people are investing in these cryptocurrencies as a way to make money, which is fair. I mean, everyone wants to make money, but they don't consider the utility of the token, what it's actually trying to accomplish, what is the purpose of the blockchain that they're building, and whether or not it has potential in the future. So I think the people who are solid in cryptocurrency, they research these things, and they're holding their cryptocurrencies because they know most likely these prices are going to go back up. And relatively, this is still very high compared to what it was just a year ago. But for those who are fresh to cryptocurrency, don't really know anything, or those who are just trying to time the market, they might not be taking the approach of holding their cryptocurrencies. They're trying to make their gains off the highs and lows of the crypto price. But for those of you watching, I encourage you to consider the value proposition of each of the coins. So there are coins for basically very important transactions. This is where Bitcoin comes in. This cryptocurrency is considered one of the most trustworthy cryptocurrency. There are coins designed for decentralized applications. That's where things like Ethereum come in, or Solana. There are also coins for governance, so basically coins to control a project in a decentralized way. There's even coins for, I don't know, I had some other ones written down, like really fast networks, so maybe a little bit more centralized, BNB, XRP. These cryptocurrencies might not have the same decentralization that the other cryptocurrencies offer, but are being adopted for very fast decentralized applications in the case of BNB, or banking in the case of XRP or Ripple. And, there's people like Elon Musk who makes one tweet and completely manipulates the market. It's just insane. And I did talk about this in an earlier video, but for those of you who are watching and are wondering, what cryptocurrency is Tesla ultimately going to support, and why has Tesla decided against Bitcoin, but they're still pushing, or at least Elon is still pushing Dogecoin? Well, I have no idea because this makes absolutely no sense. Dogecoin is still a proof of work cryptocurrency, so if he finds that that's not a valid system of cryptocurrency, then there's no reason to go from Bitcoin to Dogecoin. So just watch out for the tweets. They're not really trustworthy if that's the kind of stuff they're talking about. But I think this is potentially ultimately sourced back to Tesla and their statements about cryptocurrency, specifically the environmental impact of Bitcoin. Because of this, it could be the case that maybe some more green alternatives are starting to pick up. Cardano was really about that, and other ones as well, which we've actually talked about that on this channel. But now I want to answer the question, how do you know if people are switching their cryptocurrencies to other cryptocurrencies, basically readjusting their portfolio, or are people backing out of cryptocurrency altogether? And you can get a rough idea based on the market cap of all of the cryptocurrencies. So if you look right here, the global crypto market cap is 2.11 trillion, which is 8.44% down since the last day. So this means the entire cryptocurrency market is evaluated as less valuable. If you basically take the price of each coin, multiply it by the quantity of that coin in existence, and then do that for all the coins and add them up, you're going to get 2.11 trillion. Most of that's going to be from Bitcoin, and you can kind of get an estimate if people are shifting over to different cryptocurrencies based on these percentages here. Like with this being negative, well, I guess we'd want to do the day, right? So this is negative 10%, and this is only 8%. So it could be the case that, that 2% is just being shifted over to other cryptocurrencies as people become a little bit less comfortable with Bitcoin. But those numbers are so close, like it's not really legit to say that necessarily. But for example, if Bitcoin said minus 50, but the market cap was only minus 8, well then, that's going to give you an idea that people are backing out of Bitcoin and going to other cryptocurrencies. So from my interpretation of this, I'm not looking at this saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to die, I need to swap to other cryptocurrencies. Rather, it just looks like the cryptocurrency industry as a whole is down a little bit, which, that happens. It's not like the end of the world. This happens like every day. I really don't want to be that channel who's like, oh my gosh, crypto's down 2%, you need to buy right now. And then the next day I'm like, sell your cryptocurrency. Now, I'm not trying to do that here. I just want to take a look at what's going on in the market. And ultimately, I think it is tied back to Tesla to some extent. I don't think just one statement from somebody can cause a change in a market, but really people are already edgy about the whole thing because there's a lot of stuff up in the air. For example, Ethereum and the changes to how mining rewards work, EIP 1559. And ultimately, Ethereum switched from proof of work to proof of stake. On top of this, I've read that places in China are banning cryptocurrency mining. So there's not just one thing that people are concerned about. Basically, these things add up, compound. Maybe someone is uncertain about their future in Ethereum, and then Tesla's like, yo, we're not supporting Bitcoin. And those together is what encourages everybody to start selling. I feel like the markets are fairly fragile right now. Companies and people are investing huge amounts of money into cryptocurrency. But with that is essentially the average Joe who is investing, who knows pretty much nothing about cryptocurrency and is investing because their grandson, for example, says, yo, grandpa, you need to invest in cryptocurrency. And those are the people that I think are most likely going to have this uncertainty and back out because they buy into this and then they're like, okay, I got the cryptocurrency and it's, the price is wavery, people are talking about in the news. They're a little scared, so they change their mind and cash out before it's too late. On the opposite of this, I think the people that truly believe in cryptocurrency, follow the projects and understand the value, the change that it's bringing to this world, they are the people who are going to hold through these dips in the market. So, just thought I'd talk about some of my thoughts today. None of this is, set in stone, not investment advice. Just my approach or my feelings about why the cryptocurrency values are down. And I'm really not too concerned about it. I see this as all the cryptocurrencies being on sale. So if you've been considering buying cryptocurrency, now might be a good time. You just might want to be smart about which cryptocurrency you buy if people are ultimately going to be switching away from Bitcoin based on Tesla's announcement. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think Bitcoin's going to be around for a long time, but there are a lot of other potential good networks out there that may be a little bit more friendly for those who are concerned about the environment. So drop a comment what your thoughts are below. Are you buying into cryptocurrency or are you selling? And I'll see you all in the next video. Please be sure to subscribe.